Hello everyone, this is Defense Politics Asia, and this is the quick update over at the Kreminna Front. So this is Kreminna, and this Kreminna is here. So in case you guys are wondering, and so at the Kreminna, why the color become like that? Kreminna Front. So at Kreminna Front, we have fighting reported in the eastern part of the Nevske. So there's contradicting information. So the Russian Defense Ministry actually reported that the Ukrainians were attacking with sabotage and recon forces, which were suppressed. However, the Ryba actually reported that it was actually a positional warfare over there, positional battle, and that the Russians actually were attacking. So not exactly sure what is the situation. So it might be like this, it might be like this. And also at Chervonopopivka, similarly, this information is the same one as per Ryba have reported. So situation, but this is not really the kind of like a big arrow kind of thing. It's not like a big push. It's actually just positional. So the advance is definitely very minimal. So and then further away, there was some shelling reported at Olhivka, so or Ogivka. Not too sure why the bombardment is there. This is unusual bombardment. We don't really see these. Maybe there's some Ukrainian forces gathering over here. Maybe they're gonna push in this direction. Who knows? Because we don't really see much fighting around this area here, so that could be a possibility. And so further down near the Dibrova region, we have around Torske. This is Torske. There's a Ukrainian attack or probing happening around this area here. The Russian Defense Ministry reported shelling around Dibrova on the 1st and the 2nd of May. And then the Ukrainian Defense Ministry reported that there is a Russian offensive operation south of Dibrova, which is this way down. So let me pause. Yeah, I muted my WhatsApp. So and then further, so that's all. Within the Serebranski forestry, it seems like the Russians stopped pushing. They stopped trying to advance within the Serebranski forestry. So even the fighting here south of Dibrova, I don't think this is actually a major offensive operation. I think it's just similarly just positional. The Russians are just going to hold the position. They're not going to go anywhere. Because you have to understand, pushing forward means you have to form a new defense line, and forming a new defense line or new entrenchment is definitely going to be weaker, because the Russians have already spent a lot of time digging in around their own line already. So you know, if you push to a new place, you need to form new entrenchment. That is not going to be very secure. And then so we go into the Siversk Front as well, since we are nearby. The Russian Defense Ministry reported shelling at Serebranka on both days and Bilohorivka. And then at Bilohorivka, there is fighting with the south of Bilohorivka. On the 1st, it was reported by the Ukrainian Defense Ministry. On the 2nd, it was also by the Defense Ministry of Ukraine. But the second one, the one on the 2nd of May, is more detailed. But a little bit, they say that it's from the south. The one before that, they only said in the area. So the Russians are still attacking Dibrova from the south. Not very successful, it seems. But the Russians are shelling Bilohorivka and Serebranka very often. So it seems like there might be some kind of a major gathering of forces around this area here. We previously also see reports that the Ukrainians are reinforcing Bilohorivka, which also got a shell. Not sure how many days ago. I remember reading that. So these forces here might also be used to reinforce northward, crossing the rivers into the Serebranski forestry. So that could be the case as well. So not sure. So there's a lot of shelling. So anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you. Subscribe, and I'll see you in the next update.